Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check, check. Oh, we're on. Oh, we're on. We got it. Okay, we're good. Okay, real quick. Week 335. Welcome to ROM Hack Races. Net Gains, MorrieTheMagpie. They also made vinyl. On the restream, we've got Spirits, Blue Ribbon, Mithrillionaire, Java Brew, Eden for testing, and we are ready to go. Let's do it. We'll catch you up along the way. 335, MorrieTheMagpie, Net Gains. I'm Glitch. You're you. Welcome to ROM Hack Races. Okay, we're in here. Let's go. And it's just in time for the race. No worries, no worries. Little technical difficulties to get us started. Nothing major. We are ready to roll. Net Gains, like I said, MorrieTheMagpie, Sight Read Racing, Kaizo, players, you, hype, let's do it. Let's have some fun. We're racing, we're doing it, we're in it. Yuri Densetsu starting us off here. It looks like we've got nets. How's it going tonight, everybody? What's up, what's up? We have got nets, and, you know, you can climb on them. There are Koopas that climb on them, and we're going to probably have to deal with all of those things. So, we got Ike, we got B2DE81, we got Yuri Densetsu in the lower left, Bleep Bloop Blorp in the lower right, and we got nets, and like I said, you can be on the front of the net or on the back of the net. So if an enemy is in your side, if you're on the back, enemies will hit you on the back. If enemies are on the front, they're on the front. You can kind of tell by whether or not the enemy has the net texture in front of it. And we've got these yellow little flippers up there. You see B2 jumping in front of one of those little things. And when you jump in front of one of those yellow net things, flippers, nets, yellow net, it will flip you to the opposite side of the net. You can, like I said, only interact with enemies who are on your side of the net. You are safe from enemies that are not on your side of the net, and we're going to have to use this tricks in order to get through here. Bleep Bloop Blorp in the lower right, making some big progress. We got Ike and B2 up top, looking for that on-off switch to open the red blocks. That will switch the block state, and looks like Ike definitely figuring this out. Ike in the upper left-hand corner. 2 sections tonight, and a 4 out of 10 in both metrics, execution and complexity. So working on the first checkpoint section here. We got Ike in the upper left making big moves here. Yellow thing will flip them on the back, and they're going to spin to watch out for the spinies and bounce on them. Once you are behind the net, though, as Ike has just learned, if you jump off the top of the net, you are now in front of the net again. So in order to stay behind the net, the racers need to always be overlapping the net. Does that make sense? You stay behind it, you're behind it. You jump out from it, now you're on the front. And again, you can tell whether or not Mario or an enemy is in front of the net or behind it by whether or not the net texture is in front of them. It's kind of subtle, but you'll pick up on it, I think, pretty well. Now, in some cases, too, Yuri Densetsu in the lower right-hand corner, in some cases, they definitely want to avoid touching the yellow net flipping thing. Normally, in the vanilla game, you would punch a tile, and that will spin you around and put you on the opposite side, but there's this really cool custom yellow net flipper. I'm just going to call it a flipper, because that's what it does. It flips you around. And by touching that, you will obviously switch your sides. We got You Fail Me coming in here in the lower right, and Yuri Densetsu in the lower left making a break for it. So first section all around right here, looking for that first checkpoint, which is really going to give an advantage. Although with these difficulty metrics, we are certainly going to probably see some clutch one-shots, whether or not the racers can be consistent at what they've already learned, or whether or not they're going to one-shot a new section and get themselves some knowledge. Yuri in the lower left-hand corner, looking for a read right now. Yuri Densetsu, good read. There it is. Yo, told you. There, and Yuri Densetsu one-shotting that obstacle. Now they're faced with something new. They haven't seen this before. They've got the thwomp on the far right. That is a red thwomp. You cannot jump on it. You cannot spin. Normally you can spin jump on gray thwomps, and Yuri, yeah, almost though, but that's big knowledge. And Yuri, with that one shot, managed to gain a little bit of knowledge about what's coming up. So, consistency now is what's needed, and we're going to try to get back there. Bunker in the upper right, though. Excuse me, Bunker Games. Holy moly, we've already got a checkpoint. There's Bunker in the upper right with, yeah, that's a checkpoint, man. All right, yo, Bunker. And we got Revelug coming in down here in the lower left, also on the checkpoint. So big moves happening. 2 sections tonight, so this second section is the final section. We got Rexes to spin on, we've got saws to saw on, and really trying to pay attention, these racers, to which side of the net they need to be on in order to get things done, and that can be really tricky and makes sight reading a lot more challenging. Ike in the upper left-hand corner looking for that pipe. They got it. You Fail Me also looking for that pipe to catch up on this second section. But now we got Ike, we got Bunker, Revelug, everybody working on the second section right now, and it looks like You Fail Me got it too. Very well done. So yeah, just keep in mind of which side of the net they're on, and flip-flopping all day, which is really, man, this is so, the movement kind of Tekken has happened so fast. But we got Revelug. Ooh, nice try. Revelug looking for that sight read. These white platforms, remember, staying behind the net is how you stay behind the net. So the racers, when they are behind the net and want to stay there, do not want to jump off the top, but making a really quick move in that middle section to jump like over and out of the net and then flip around again. Here goes Revelug in the lower left. Is this the side they want? That thwomp. Ooh, Revelug with a little bit of knowledge. And Bunker Games trying for it, but Revelug maintaining a really tight amount of consistency right now. Once Revelug has learned something, they are very, very good at repeating exactly those moves. 2 bounces on that Rex to give the red Koopa time to climb over to the other side of the net. And Revelug not going to miss that saw drop again. Revelug in the lower left on a sight read right now, but not quite articulating that jump. They definitely see what they want to do, though. Remember, we want to touch those yellow net flippers when you want to automatically change sides of the net, which really, man, this is such a cool little brain bender of a level. This is a really great way that Mori has devised for us to actually use nets, and flipping with the special tile is way cooler, I think, than punching the little square in the vanilla game. It's much faster too. And this consistency, Revelug. Ooh, that Koopa on Revelug's screen is on the back of the net, and they want to kind of figure out how they're going to get a jump off of that Koopa. Otherwise, they would not be able to if they're on the front. Oh, you can spin jump on the red thwomps? Okay, my bad. I was assuming you couldn't do that. They're just faster. Normally, okay, yeah, didn't realize. Normally, red thwomps are coded. You cannot interact with them, so I was just assuming that was the case here. Revelug in the lower left, back again, getting the bounce. There it is, figuring out how to loop around, and that's Revelug for the win. Super fast level tonight for Revelug. Revelug completing their 87th ROM hack race. What's their time? 7:21 the time, completing their 33rd first place. A magnificent, majestic track record. Revelug, seriously a very, very talented player. Nicely done. We're looking for the podium. We got Ike, B2, Yuri, and You Fail Me. Literally really good players playing against other amazingly talented players. So keep your eyes open here. This one's going by super quick, but such a cool, smooth level. Ike in the lower left. Whoa, nice. I think that was a sight read for Ike, and Bunker Games in the upper right. Holy cow, Bunker with the win. Look at this, look at this. Seconds apart, absolutely seconds apart. Ike and Bunker neck and neck all the way to the end. Fantastic job. They're coming in quick. Ike, the 65th race, they have completed 8:10 the time, less than a minute. Yeah, less than 1 minute separating all of the top 3 tonight. It's 8:10 for Ike, 8:18 for Bunker, and Bunker still looking for their first, but wrapping up their 4th third. So we'd love to see those numbers going up, getting those net gains. B2 in the upper left coming in here. X Gamer 2009, Yuri, and You Fail Me down below. As I normally mention at the start of the stream, if you have questions, if you want to learn a little bit more, please feel free to ask in chat. This one's going by super quick, and these net flipping mechanics can be a little bit tricky to kind of keep your eyes on. And there's Yuri making that jump, getting flipped right around. They want to bop that Koopa on the back of the net. Yuri Densetsu, strong finish. Man, we're coming in hot tonight. We got 12 racers, 4 of them already out of here. Yuri Densetsu with the, what's that? What time is that? Their 79th race. Looking for the top of the first podium. Louis Duce coming in here in the lower left. Top of the second podium for Yuri. You Fail Me in the lower right. X Gamer B2 up top. Man, what a cool, man. I want to give shout outs to Morrie for this one, because this is just such a cool, like a really cool concept. It's so twisty. You know what I mean? It's so like you're on the front of the net, you're on the back of the net, you got to pay attention. Notice how fast these racers are picking up what is otherwise a really brain-bending kind of mechanic. They're able to judge exactly what side of the net they need to be on, making that happen right away. B2 in the upper right, looking to get close to the end here. Never mind, they're in the pit. Nice try, though, nice try. Yeah, that's true, too. No, good point, Citrus. Yeah, it's the mark of a strong creator to be able to make a level that multiple players can beat in reasonably the same amount of time. If you want to try this one for yourself, in particular, this is a really cool one. Head on over to romhackraces.com. You can get this patch plus any of the other patches that we've raced. This is, I think honestly, if you're gonna play one, be like You Fail Me and beat this. Oh my gosh, You Fail Me and B2. They are literally on the walk screen together. What? Man, these tight finishes tonight are blowing my mind. You Fail Me and B2 rounding out our second podium tonight. Nicely done. Man, this is fast, man. Man, I feel like some of these folks have played this game before, you know what I mean? Like not this level in particular, but this Kaizo thing. We got Bleep Blue Blorp coming in here in the upper right, Germdove in the lower right, looking for their first checkpoint. Louis and X Gamer also on the second section. You Fail Me, yeah, You Fail Me with the, geez. I'm trying to get times. You Fail Me and B2 though, less than a few seconds apart. X Gamer wrapping it up. Man. Are we gonna get another clear like right away? Man, I am so impressed at how smooth this level is. You honestly, you might look at this and think this is really complicated. And you know what? You'd be right. This is actually a really complicated system of movements here. And these racers are just making it look so smooth. This is that's what you get with really high level Kaizo. Are we really on the final four? Oh my word. I wanted to talk more about the level and mechanics and take questions. We gotta get some time here. Holy moly, what a cool level. We got Bleep Bloop Blorp, we got Ender of Games in the upper right, Louis Duce in the lower left, Germdove in the lower right. Man, maybe on nights like this, we should have like a speed kind of thing. Like once you beat the level, how fast can you beat it? Oh, Ender of Games. Yo, looking for that second checkpoint. Almost got it. Oh, geez. You know, I wanna make time to ask, like, how are you? How you doing? Welcome to RomHack Races. It's been a good race so far, and I'm grateful that you are here to spend a little bit of your Saturday night with us. We have these races every Saturday night, and, you know, maybe you want to tune in next week, too, because this one is flying right by. Bleep Blue Blorp, Ender, Louis, Germdove right now, and apparently these are our final four. I want to give shout-outs, too, because we didn't get a chance at the beginning. I want to give shout-outs to Fen and Citrus for both restreaming, Fen on the restream, Citrus scouting, as well as Blue Ribbon, Kelgand, Starlord for scouting tonight. We really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much for being a part of this and helping us out. Man. Louis Duce in the lower left, looking for this ending. Yeah, they get it. Yeah, they get it. They get it. Wow, you know, Louis Duce with the remarkably cheeseless clear tonight. That was a it's very odd for Louis. Very by the books. You know, I think they did all of the intended strats. Like, Louis, are you all right? Like, you doing okay? Just checking, you know. Louis, notoriously creative. Check out Louis's new hack, too. I think it's just called My Hack. A 69 exits puzzly Kuso hack right now on SMW Central. Congrats to Louis on the release of that. Yo, in fact, we do. ROM Hack Races has enough support and enough people helping us out that we do have a brand new level every week. Although they're not necessarily made exactly in that week. Makers and audience, you all know the makers ahead of time, so makers know when their week is coming up, and generally speaking, they already have the level done, right? Like, we're gonna pull in the next creator, and with any luck, their level is already, like, ready to go, or at least very, very close to being done. So they've made them kind of ahead of time, but they've made them in secret. And yeah, we have signups, yeah, like Fen said, we have signups about a couple months out. So if you want to sign up to make a ROM Hack Race level, jump in, get on the list. Bleep Bloop Blorb, Ender of Games up top. Bleep looking for an ending here. They're getting pretty close, upper left-hand corner. Ender of Games looking for that checkpoint, and Germ Dove down here fighting with that Koopa. Oof. Yo, let's all put our favorite bird emote in chat for MorrieTheMagpie with a really, really strong level this week. Ender of Games, Ender looking for that checkpoint. They don't want to flip on the back of the net here. Notice that the blue blocks on Ender's screen are on the front of the net. If they would be on the back of the net, they would not be able to land on the blue blocks and get into the checkpoints. They want to get on the front and then avoid that fast red thwomp, which, my mistake, you can spin jump on those red thwomps. Old standard hacks tend to have untouchable thwomps coated in red to let you know that they're dangerous. And here goes Bleep Bloop Blorp. Yo, easy money. Flipping around on the back. Man, these racers are really good at figuring out at a glance which side of the net they want to be on. Ender of Games. They're safe from the thwomp back there, but they're not going to be able to get into the pipe unless they rise to the challenge and take on the scary thwomp. Germdove and Ender hanging out with us. Yo, you better get your questions and hype in while you can. This one is schmoving by tonight. It's going by so fast I might not have time to tell you that you should go and follow the racers. You know, we might wrap it up kind of earlier tonight, so if you want a little bit more Kaizo in your lives, check out a lot of the racers that are playing here tonight. They are some very, very talented players, and I am fairly certain you will love their streams. Looking to get their names out there, show off their skills a little bit. There are so many tremendously cool people playing Kaizo in our community, and it's just growing all the time with new friends and new challengers. So drop a follow for the racers and hit up some more Kaizo streams this weekend. Do you think nets are underused? Because I was kind of thinking like, oh yeah, nets are underused, but I don't know if they are in Kaizo. It certainly is a vanilla mechanic that doesn't get used a whole lot, right? You see nets in the vanilla game in Iggy's Castle in the first one, and I think a couple of other levels. Ludwig's Castle has a net section, if I recall correctly, but otherwise they're not like as prominent of an obstacle. This is definitely Morrie showing us a really cool way to make nets a little bit faster. Like I said, in the vanilla game, there's a square tile. You can, which is a mechanic we're not seeing, I think, in this level, is you can punch while you're on the net. Mario can punch. He can punch Koopas in the face, and you can punch Koopas off of the net. And normally in the vanilla game, you would grab the square tile and punch it, and then flip around to the back side of the net, which for its time, for Super Nintendo and Mario World kind of being a tech demo to show off what the Super Nintendo can do, that's pretty cool. That's like a neat little bit of game technology from Nintendo in that case. But Morrie kind of making it a little bit faster with these automatic net flipping tiles, and that is just such a cool innovation. You do see nets in water. Yeah, definitely some folks doing net water stuff. Nets can also kind of be used in Kaizo as don't press up or down, right? Nets and vines. We've seen that like in Invictus, right? The Richard Vine section where you want to be swimming, but you don't want to press up or down because you'll grab the net. Oh, Germ Dove looking for that ending, but yeah, they're stopping to think about it a little bit. That Koopa is behind the net, so what you gonna do? True that too. X-Gamer Morsel making very good use of nets. Oh, geez, what are y'all playing for Kaizo this week? If I have the chance, I'd like to shout out a couple of cool hacks that I've been checking out recently from SMW Central and some makers in our community. I want to give a big shout out to RomHack Race collaborator Mason for Gamba and friends. Recently finished most of that up except for the big thing. But really, really creative hack, expert level with some Goomba stuff in it. And I want to also say, if you're looking for something to play this week, Weekend from Overcrow is on SMW Central now, and that was a really fun one. Don't let that one fly under the radar. If you're looking for a nice vanilla kind of low exit, chill kind of Takamoto era Kaizo, really nice one. I had a lot of fun with that. And then of course, yeah, I wanted to shout out Chronoclasm from Sayla and Light Alliance, some of my favorite makers in all of Kaizo, and they just dropped a new one which I think you're gonna want to check it out. Flashing lights, photosensitivity warning on that hack. If you're photosensitive, might not be the one for you. Watch out for that. But if you're in for a cool trippy time, Chronoclasm all the way. It's got a normal, easy, and hard mode, and so you can kind of pick your preference, and whatever you pick, you're gonna have a fantastic time with that one. What you been playing? Super Whatever Quest? Rift 2? Alright. Lunar Magic, I like that. That's the ultimate Kaizo, really. And yo, speaking of ultimate Kaizo, Germ Dove! Oh, they had it. Bopped that Koopa a little bit too far to the left, and they were not able to stick the landing. Ender of Games looking for that checkpoint on the right-hand side. Germ Dove looking for that big giant H on the left. I don't know if I remember Super Whatever Quest. I don't know if I played that one. Oh, and you know, what's new in Kaizo, speaking of which, I think what is it? The marathon is game over. There we go. Oh, yo, excuse me. Hold up. Relevant information. Ender of Games making their way to that checkpoint. Sorry, it's a little. The sections kind of look similar, so I didn't notice right away they got the H. But I wanted to make a mention that the marathon is game over cancer, and that is coming up pretty soon. And our very own friend Gossip Greg is going to get to run our very own Spirits of Fens hack Day in the Life for Game Over Cancer, raising money for the Canadian Cancer Foundation. I think the foundation. And that's coming up pretty soon. I'm sorry I don't have the dates. I should have done my research. Germ Dove gonna do some very extensive research on what lies beyond the giant goal. Germ Dove with the win. Nicely played. This is a solid time. I just want to be really clear, like, you know, we got our podium. We got our first, second, third. We got our second podium, whatever. But a 23-minute time for this level is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. There is literally no bad player here. There is just degrees by minutes, seconds in some cases. We got our top three this week in under a minute apart from each other. Revelug 721, Ike with an 810, and Bunker Games with an 818. So that should really tell you something that, like, this is anybody's race at any moment, and these players are so tight with each other. Yo, thank you so much for the bits. Appreciate that. Bits, I saw we got a gift sub earlier too. I think Super Mike was dropping a gift sub for us. Thank you for that. All your subs and bits go right back into the ROM Hack Races community so we can keep bringing you these fun races. And we really, really appreciate that support. Everybody showing up, getting excited. Thank you for those net gains. And yo, if you're liking this, oh man, yeah, if you're liking this level from Morrie, I would highly recommend checking out their other hacks, one of which you might have seen at this recent Awesome Games Done Quick, Fresh Hops from MorrieTheMagpie, ran by Frozen Flagon at the past GDQ. Chi, CHI, and Get On Up are their other two works. And I'm gonna put their profile right here in chat so you can jump right over if you're looking for some Kaizo to play this week and you're liking this level design. Please go and check out their other hacks. They're all very, very good. I was excited we had a MorrieTheMagpie level because I definitely know their reputation for fun and quality. And you know, I heard a rumor, something about Fresh Hops too. I don't know, something maybe coming soon to a Nintendo console or emulator near you. I don't know anything else, but you know, I heard perhaps we were gonna get a sequel. By 2030, hey, I can wait that long. That's fine. That's all right. You know, good things take time. I mean, I say this as someone who spent 7 years on making a hack and it's still not done yet. So, I get you. I get you. Oh, yo, and cause I'm seeing Mason here in chat, might I add, go Goomba. You know, after it was funny because we were at the SGDQ and Flagon ran Fresh Hops, and you know the whole. If you haven't seen the GDQ Fresh Hops run, they're making jokes about regrabs all the time. Is that a regrab? What's a regrab? And I went to congratulate Flagon after the run, and I was talking to her for a minute, and I was just like, no one is ever going to understand regrabs ever again. We will never be able to explain this to anyone. It was obliterated. So we might, honestly, you know, and like, I don't know, you know, terminology is tricky, right? Terminology is often determined by just like popular usage. Phrases catch on and are hard to uncatch, but maybe it's time to just start calling them something different, you know? Something that makes more sense. A double tap jump, you know, to the double press, a float jump. I've heard some people offer float jump as a possible alternative, and all of that does describe the situation a little bit better, you know? Like, you don't really, I mean, you grab the controller. Do you really grab the button? You know, I think that's the original, like, intent of re-grab, is that you have grabbed the button and then you are re-grabbing the button or double tapping it to jump. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time for some new nomenclature. The D-grab. That's when you fall in a pit. Or no, that was what, you know, if you've ever seen the mid-90s Super Mario Brothers movie with, you know, John Leguizamo, Luigi, that's Koopa's machine, right? The D-grab evolution machine. Can we please have a Mario hack based on the 90s Mario Brothers movie? Can we do that? I don't know if there's an SMW hack modeled after the Mario Super Show, but I know that there is a Mario 64 hack. I saw it a long time ago. This one sticks in my mind because it was so silly. There is a Mario 64 hack based on the Mario Super Show. I saw Simple Flips playing it one time, and like every time Mario long jumps, it's like uses textures and images and sound samples from the Mario Super Show, and every time Mario would long jump, he would just go spaghetti, spaghetti, spaghetti. So it's just constantly, he's like long jumping everywhere, and spaghetti, 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 spaghetti. Super funny. You know, okay, you say you like the 90s Mario Brothers movie. When I was a kid in the 90s, Mario toys, believe it or not, were actually really hard to find. Right? It wasn't the mass marketing blitz that we have today where you can just go to Walmart and get Mario figures of everything. There weren't as many Mario toys. And so kid me was very excited to find that they made action figures of all the characters from the Mario movie. And kid me was like, Mom, we have to get this right now. It is the most important thing in the world. So as a result, adult me has a full collection of all the action figures from the Super Mario Brothers movie. So yes, I do have a John Leguizamo Luigi action figure. Proudly, I might add. Ender of Games looking sharp on this run. Ah, that's deep though. Nicely done. Ender making big net gains here. That point in the movie, there should be like a word for that, you know? The point in the movie where they say the title of the movie, you know? When he says that he's tired of the snakes on the plane, like, that's it. He said it. He said the thing. It looks like we're going to have to learn the story of the Titanic. Hey, yo, there's a friend, nom, 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 nom. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you and Stormy and Gizmo are all doing really well and having a lovely night. If you're looking for a fun, fine stream to follow, cannot recommend nom, nom enough. Really nice person. Great conversationalist. Kaizo player extraordinare. Extraordinare. I know, I said it. I said it that way. To be funny. On purpose. We'll have to go and talk to the Godfather. Oh well, R2, let's go see Ben Kenobi and learn the story of Star Wars. I love when they say the name of the thing in the thing. It's great. It makes me happy. Yo, Ender getting really consistent with this. Yo, all right. A little bit tricky in this level, too, with the, there's not a lot of indication. Normally, you know, sometimes, well, there's those blue coins indicating a spin jump, but there's not a ton of it. And sometimes I like to say that, like, indication doesn't necessarily tell you what to do on your first run. It reminds you what to do on your 10th attempt, right? It can be really tough to remember sometimes. Am I gonna regular or am I gonna spin jump at any given moment? I hope you all are having a lovely weekend, a lovely Saturday night. This is one of my favorite things to do in the week, and I am really grateful that you all show up and hang out with us. Again, if you have questions or just something you want to share, please feel free. If you want to learn a little bit more about Kaizo or ROM hack races or whatever, shout it out in chat. We'll get you the answers you need. Or you can head on over to romhackraces.com, download this patch, jump on our Discord server if you want to hang out with the community off stream. There are a ton of really talented folks. If you just want to like talk shop about Kaizo, find some new hacks to play, talk about glitches, tricks, techniques, improve your skills, and hang out with us, we would love to have you. !Discord in chat, or you can get the link on the website. There, yeah, right there. There you go. That's it. Jump on over. We got a strong Discord community. We want to chat about the race, grab race levels with this awesome tool from Kelgan, who helps us out a lot with bot stuff behind the scenes. You can just type /get level anywhere in our Discord, and you can get a little personalized prompt, and you can grab whatever level. You can search by maker, difficulty. It's really, really cool, and we really, really, really owe a lot to Kelgan for helping us out with all of our bot tools. Like the fact that Kelgan has got this really cool little stat sheet for me here. Like I could tell you that tonight's first place Revelug, they have completed 87 races, and this week was their 33rd first, which is pretty cool. In fact, all of our top 3 have been on the podium at least one time, but Bunker Games, with their 38 races, still looking for a first place. So maybe next week, cheer on Bunker extra hard. But, obviously, like, we're here for everybody. I like to give these little stats, but I don't like to make it be like, oh, well, this is, someone's better. I mean, you saw the times, right? Super tight tonight. So, good racers playing against other good racers. All right, and I said we normally schedule 2 hours a week for these broadcasts, but we are down to 1, and, why not go over and show some support on their channel? That is traditionally what we like to do, shine the light on other players in our community. And oh yeah, it looks like we're getting real close. Ender, whoa, oh man, that was it. Oh, that was like literally it. Yo, it looks like they got it. All right, we're gonna cheer Ender on here, but definitely go over and give Ender a follow for sticking with this. Give all the racers a follow, and we'll find a raid for you here in a second. But let's finish this one off tonight because they are right here. We'll get this all full clear in probably under an hour. What do you think? Sub 45, full clear? Can it be done? I think we can do it. I think we can do it. Hey, I want to say, big shout outs to Finn and Echo tonight for helping us out with the restream. Thank you for putting up with our silliness and my silliness and overcoming technical difficulties in a flash. Absolutely a wonderful, kind, helpful person. Collective. Personages. Ender looking for this ending. Look at this, man. Look at this. Nice consistency on that thwomp jump. Ooh, so close. They're getting these deep runs. Some sort of gain. I don't know. Probably they're getting positive gains. No, they're getting mutually beneficial gains. Bro. Those gains, bro. Yeah, consistency's really shaping up here. Ender's really got this nailed down. Oh, they saw it. Yeah, they saw it. Tough to articulate that jump. I want to point something out, too. All of these racers tonight are very casually doing a lot of things that 5, 6, 7 years ago would have been so much more difficult. This level, by modern standards, is a 4 for execution. But the farther back in time you go in Kaizo, the more this execution metric would be a lot higher, and the perceived difficulty. And one thing in particular I'm noticing is that every racer is doing a really great job of nailing the mid-air thwomp jump right at the end. That's a really hard thing to do. Don't be fooled by how casual and chill they're making it look. To jump within range of the thwomp and then only kind of clip the corner of it so that you bounce off of the thwomp as it's falling in midair. Keep in mind that, like, I think Takamoto invented the falling thwomp jump, or at least that's the first instance I can think of a required thwomp jump like that. And that was in the 5-room castle at the end of Kaizo 1, right? See how far we've come, and just watch the chill, casual way that Ender is going to approach this. Here it comes. Easy. See that? Easy money. Great skill. Super impressed with everybody. You know, you talk about not being able to get over Bob Hoskins as the face of Super Mario, but that just makes me think that, I don't know, for me of a certain age, it was hard for me to get into Charles Martinet as Mario. No shade to the man, the myth, the legend himself, Charles Martinet, but you know, my original Mario and the one true Mario for me, of course, Captain Lou Albano. That is honestly, you know, you say that in a joking way, but consider the fact that the original Kaizo trilogy had exactly one shell jump section, one single shell jump obstacle, which was in Kaizo 3 in the level Hell. That trick was completely unused except for that one instance in the entire Kaizo trilogy. Go back far enough and shell jumps are definitely in the realm of just like required item abuse, tech abuse. Oof, Ender. Tough to get off that saw. That can be a really difficult move. When you're surfing on a saw like that, you're bouncing up and down just a little bit. And you need to engage or re-grab the button at the right time in order to boost and launch yourself off the saw. And you want to kind of put that input in the space where Mario is not bouncing. So he's down on the saw, then he bounces up, then he's down, and he's up. And when he's up, that's when you want to engage the button. So on your next boost, you're going to go straight up in the air. Here goes Ender for the win. Ender of games, getting that big H, sub 45. Yo, called it. 42, almost 43, sub 43, the time for Ender. And that is going to be a full clear for us this week on ROM Hack Races. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, go Goomba. Hey, you know, those Goombas, they're going. And we should cheer them on. Thank you all for hanging out. Man, this was a fun one, and I hope you'll be back next Saturday for another race. You know about the website, you know about the Discord, so take advantage of those if you want to, and go and follow some friends in our community. Oh, we got a good raid for you. Fens on the Restream has an excellent raid for us, a very kind and valued member who does so much for the SMW community. We're gonna go say hey to Amper. They are really kind. We love Amper. Thank you all for hanging out. Real quick while we're raiding, I just want to shout out again Fen, Echo, Blue Ribbon, Mithrillionaire, Java Brew, Eden, Citrus, and Blue Ribbon High Life, and MorrieTheMagpie, of course, for making this level. Thank you for that. Thank you for what you bring to our community. We are stronger together. You matter. Your thoughts matter. Your heart matters. Your feelings matter. You matter to other people in your lives. You matter to me as human beings. You matter to the internet's #1 Longboy Furret. And the people who matter to you in your lives would love to hear from you about that. We know Black Lives Matter, LGBTQIA+ lives matter, Indigenous lives matter, disabled, autistic, and plural lives matter, and you. And I hope to see you all again very soon for another ROM hack race. Whew, we do these every Saturday, so catch your breath and come back and see us next week. Till then, keep playing, keep hacking, keep working on your skills, keep your head up. We'll get through this together. I'll see you all next week. Peace.